Hi, friends. Hello. So, we are doing back-to-back live streams today. So, we are on our second show for the day, and today is the Monday manifestations. So, I started this series because I wanted to take time on Mondays, take the start of the week with you all just to manifest and like bring good energy into the week. The beginning of the weeks can be very, very daunting. They can take a lot of your energy. So I wanted to create a space here on Verishop where I could just create positivity and help guide us through some I am statements and affirmations. So I'll do that a little bit today. I also today have a lot of skincare to talk about. I picked up a lot of Indie Lee this past month, and I'm looking forward to really diving into that with you. And I also picked up a body oil and a body wash. So some things for your body. So we're gonna talk a little face, talk a little body today, and it'll be really fun. So let's get started. Let's start with the body wash because that is something that I used just last night. So everything is super fresh in my brain. But this is what it looks like. It's the Farm Aesthetics body wash, and it's an organic body wash, and the scent is almond blossom, which I don't think I've seen or heard of this scent anywhere else. But y'all, it smells amazing. Amazing. And the formula is perfect. So if you like suds, you can have suds. It takes a little more, few more pumps. But if you just want to get like the basic clean, you can totally do that. I know like for some organic things, it doesn't really have that like oomph sometimes that you want it to have, but you're not going to find an issue with that here. And I love like how the packaging is so simple. It looks handmade. Looks like someone wrote on the bottle itself for the scents. So I just love that little like added touch of character here. But I'm just dived into this one, but it felt really nice. I felt like I got a really good deep clean out of it. I use a natural loofah as well, so organic natural loofah. It's a good mix. If you want any suggestions on natural loofahs, let me know. Be happy to share what I use in my day to day. But this one was a good buy for me. I had been using a tightening or a firming body wash before, and that's like very like treatment oriented. But the organic body wash here that I've used is just very like have some downtime, wind down, cleanse yourself, and then go on about the next part of your skincare routine. So I think this is a really good buy, and everything that I have pulled up for the show today is going to be under a live stream deal. So for the half hour, I believe, after the show ends or from the show starting, you have to act quickly is what I'm trying to say if you want to get the live stream deal. So this one is 38. It's usually 45, so you're getting a good discount there. So love. If you have any questions about this, just let me know. Now before we dive into the rest of the body care and skincare, I want to cover some of my like accessories that I use during this time. So a lot of what I use is around either the face mask portion or just before I even get started. So the first thing I want to show you is the Milk and Honey waffle headband. So here it is. Oh, upside down. So if you've seen those like waffle weave robes, these like match perfectly with it, and it has a Velcro on it. So you've probably seen the ones where, and I have it actually here in the product stack, where it's like one continuous band that's kind of stretchy. So this isn't stretchy, but it's long enough to where you can make it the size that you want. So you just wrap it around the back of your head, you pull it up, and then you Velcro it. And I kind of have a big head, and this fits perfectly. So you're fine. However large or small your head is, you're gonna find a fit that works for you. And because of the way that the strip is placed, you can really just kind of like adjust it however you need. So I really like this one a lot. It's super easy to clean too. You just throw it into the washing machine and then pull it back out. I don't dry it in the dryer. I air dry it, so I just hang it on my line or somewhere in my bathroom to dry it off, and it's as good as new. So when I'm doing my skincare routines or any makeup routines even, I'll wear this. The other thing that I wear a lot is the full band. Let me pull it up for you. Here it is. And these I think are both around the same price. So this one's $8.50. The waffle weave. Oh no, this is only $5, y'all. Okay, you need to grab this one. But the one that is $8 is one that I also really like. And it's this one here. where it has like the cute little bow on it. I just think they're adorable. And I love that became so popular over here in the States, like for your skincare routines, for your makeup routines, both of them. They just keep your hair out of your face and they're really handy. So I just pull it down kind of over my head and then like pop up the bow and then you're good to go. Hi, Sophia. Thank you so much for joining. I am talking about skincare and makeup accessories right now. So I'm talking about my cute little headband here. I had bought the cheetah print one. I have pulled up one that is pink. But this is a pretty good live stream deal if you wanted to pick it up either way and have a cute little accessory, and it will keep your hair out of your face. So we already talked about this one. We talked about the waffle weave headband one from Milk and Honey. That's what this one looks like. This one's a little different. You can adjust it in a different way because of the Velcro. So depending on what you like, you can get either or and style it how you like. Okay, if you have any questions about the headbands, let me know. I'm going to move on to one more accessory that I use quite a bit during my skincare routines, and it is this microfiber pad. And I left mine in my bathroom, but this is basically just like a makeup remover or a mask remover. So when I'm doing my skincare mask, and first of all, I use like a mask brush to apply my face mask because I just don't like getting my hands dirty. I don't know what it is. I used to apply my face mask with my hands. I don't know if you're like this too, but I used to put it on with my hands and I was like, I don't like this. So it gets under your nails and then it's like, ah. And so I started using mask brushes. The only problem with that is like you still have to take it off. So that's when I started using my microfiber pads and I would wet it, get it soaked and then take off my mask that way. Really helpful, really clean way to take off your mask. Sometimes I take off my cleanser like that too. If I don't want like water running down my arm, I'll take a microfiber pad and wipe it off with water. So it really is versatile. It's really nice. So this one is $6.80, and this one that they have is like the size of their hand. I have had them come in different sizes where it's a little smaller, a little larger, seen larger than this one as well. But I think the one that they have here, the one I have pulled up, is a good size. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for joining. Okay. So we've talked just a little bit about accessories and things that you can use to kind of kick off your skincare routines. So before we actually get into the Indie Lee products, which I'll be talking about next, let's do an affirmation because that's why we're here, right? We're manifesting our Mondays. So the first one that I want to share is I am bold. So you can say it back to yourself. You can put it in the chat if you feel comfortable. But saying I am bold to yourself throughout your day, throughout your week, if you need it, something that's really going to give you power and give you strength back into your day. So this one says, I speak my truth in a loving way. My courage to communicate my needs is powered by love for myself and love for others. I am bold. So that's our first affirmation, I am statement, thing we're manifesting for the show. So if you feel comfortable, drop it in the chat or say it to yourself, and we'll keep on going. I hope everyone's having a good day. If you had anything interesting happen to you today, maybe you had the day off, I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to chat me up. That's why I'm here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is an Indie Lee face wash, and here is it. So if you haven't used Indie Lee products before, they're very, very like, I don't know if luxury is the right word, but it's like a very clean product and it's a very like hardy product. Like here, I'll show you what it looks like in my hand. So here's what it looks like in hand. It's a nice thick formula. And what you get out of clarifying washes is that it helps break down all of the sunscreen, the SPF that you're hopefully using in your skincare routines. It foams up really, really well. And it really helps break down like the oils, the greasiness that maybe some other cleansers can't do. I mean, that's why we started double cleansing in the first place, is because one cleanser didn't get the job done. And so that's why Indie Lee created this one, because it has ingredients in it that helps break it down even more. So this formula is nice and thick. And then, so this is how it looks like once you start kind of rubbing it into your skin. And then when you rinse it off, you rinse off all of the impurities, all of like the bad things that you don't want to keep in your skin. I know sometimes like before I started double cleansing, if I would like wash my face and use a toner like with a cotton pad or something, and like there would still be dirt on my face, and I was like, what? Like I just washed my face, like why is there still dirt on my face? It's because there's a lot of things that like a regular face wash just can't get off your face, like a lot of the oils. SPF is like a big one that sticks around, and I'm trying to think of others that could be the case, but that's just how it is. So there's a lot of more like powerful, like clarifying face washes out there now that help break it down even further. So if you do use a clarifying face wash, just make sure that you keep the rest of your skincare routine pretty light, because it is more of a powerful cleanser. You don't want to go overboard, which I've done before. And if you go overboard, you can have acne breakouts afterwards. You can get really like scaly skin, or it'll dry your skin out. So you have to be careful. And I have some notes about it. There's some orange and lavender extracts in it, so you can smell a little bit of that when you're using it. There's clove, burdock, and mandarin in it, and that helps with your complexion. There's rose and jasmine in there, to help ensure your skin feels soft and supple and never tight, which can be an issue for some clarifying washes, that it's like so powerful that's like stripping your skin. So this is something that they're actively trying to fight against so that it doesn't happen. So the purifying face wash is $28 tonight. It's usually $34. So it'd be a good time to pick that up. A little live stream deal for you. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, let's see if there's anything else in the face wash space. I know we have a serum, a collagen serum that I want to talk about. Maybe let's go to the mask first. This is the ND Lee Clearing Mask. And now this is going to have a lot of similar properties to the face wash in mask form. So if you use a mask, don't use the purifying clay wash or the purifying face wash. Just use one or the other, because they're both going to have really powerful qualities into them that are fine alone, but you don't really want to mix the two together. So let me show you what it looks like. And so after you put this on, you leave it on your face for 20 minutes. I always forget this comes out so slow. It's another thick formula though, so that's what it looks like. You just spread around onto your skin. It feels a lot like a clay mask, but let me talk to you a little bit about the ingredients. So you apply this to damp skin already, so not dry skin, and you don't put it in your eye. I learned recently that you shouldn't put face mask like in your like too close to your eye area, because even like the skin here underneath your eye, you see, you kind of have like I have hollow eyes, but like the area here, you should avoid putting regular face mask there, because it'd be too much for your eye. Like the skin around your eye is very delicate. So you make sure you put it on damp skin, avoid that eye area, leave it on for 20 minutes, and then you rinse it off. So here's what it looks like when it's on your skin. And has acids in it that helps exfoliate away dead skin. So that's where you get the clearing portion of it. It's going to help clear out your pores, make sure everything is properly clean for the rest of your skincare routine. And it has clay in it, so it has that clay texture too, to draw out impurities. So clay masks are like awesome. I was using clay masks for a while before I realized that there's like hardened clay masks and soft clay masks. So this is one that's very soft. It's not going to dry out your face. If you have dry skin, I would stay away from the clay masks that dry out your face, because it's only going to make your face more dry. And if you have oily skin, those would be ones that you want to seek out. If you have sensitive skin, definitely want to go for the ones that are more hydrating. And you really only know if you read the description of the mask, like how it's going to turn out on your face. There's been plenty of times where I put on a clay mask and I was like, oh, I expected this to harden. And it didn't. It was still like a soft mask when I took it off. So you gotta kind of play around with it. But this is one that leaves your skin feeling hydrated. So it's kind of seeped into my skin here. You can see a little bit of it under my nail. That's why I use a mask brush. But as it seeps into your skin, it's just helping purify it as well as hydrating it. So that's definitely what you want out of your masks. So look, my hands are glowing. Look at that. Love that glow. And just imagine that all over your face. a nice lovely glow. So if you have any questions about the clay mask, you'll get it today for $44 instead of $52. So be a good little buy. Now I'll go back for a second to talk about the collagen. Now this I got picked up last month and I use it quite a bit. It's the Melt Skincare Collagen Revitalizer. And this comes out orange, which is kind of fun. And it doesn't smell citrusy. There's not really a scent to it. So if you are sensitive to scents, it's probably be good for you. But I use this on my face after mask, after cleansers. When you use a serum, you just rub it in and let it do its thing. This like serum isn't the best if you want to use skincare tools. So you know how you should always use a face oil, serum, what have you, before you use a skincare tool. This isn't really one that's great for that because it seeps in so well. It doesn't sit on your skin enough for you to have that slip that you want when you use a skincare tool. So if you want to get it for that purpose, it's not going to work. If you want to get it for the collagen, it's your gal. Collagen is really great for helping keep your skin firm for longer, and it can help kind of kickstart the natural process that your skin either used to make and can't anymore, or if it's like kind of draining its ability to be able to do that. The collagen that is in your skincare products are going to help kind of kick that back up again. So it's always an option if you're looking for like firming up your cheeks, firming up your face, trying to get rid of pre-wrinkles, trying to help reduce the appearance of wrinkles that you have now. All of that's going to be good stuff for collagen. So again, this is Melt Skincare Collagen Revitalizer. This is the size jar that you get for $55, and it's a good amount of size. It's probably one that you don't want to use too often because it has like such a high amount of collagen in it. You want to make sure that you use it maybe like twice a week and then switch it up with like a regular, like I use the Ordinary face oil quite a bit. So I switch it up between that and this so that it lasts longer and you get the effects for longer. So if you have any questions about face oils in general, just let me know. I've used a bunch. And so this one that I got from Melt is just like the newest addition for me. So just let me know if you have questions. Now, let's see. I think the rest of it is going to be body related stuff, which I'm super excited because I'm going to show you how to do dry brushing and body planing. So they're very similar. A dry brush can be used dry. Actually, they both can be, no, the dry brush can be used dry or with a face or a body oil. The body plane can only be used with the body oil. So that's sort of like the main difference between the two, other than like one's a brush and one's a plane. So here's my body brush. I definitely recommend getting one with a handle on it in some way. So if you get a circular one, make sure it comes with the handle here, and I'll show you the one that I have pulled up. So this one's $15, and it has the bristles on one side, you know, the wood on the other side or bamboo, and then the handle. The handle is the game changer. If you've gotten one without a handle before, you've probably noticed like the fatigue of like, or like your hand cramping up to try and hold it. So it just makes it a little easier, in my opinion. Or like the actual like wooden handle is going to be your best bet. So with a dry brush, you can do it dry if you're going to get in the shower afterwards, or in the bath. But what you do for both is you want to start outwards and brush towards your heart. So I'll do that a few times for you. But brushing towards the heart is what's going to help the circulation go in the right direction. Dry brushing in general is great for helping brush away dead skin cells. So it'll help your skin renew quicker. It'll help it firm it up because you're working the circulation in your skin. All of that good stuff. And you can dry brush really any part of your body. Like you can dry brush your arms, your legs, your butt, your belly. Really just depends on like what you want to take care of. Be great for really anything. Especially like I get body acne occasionally. Like there's like a little bump here. So like I need to exfoliate more. That's one of the great benefits of having a dry brush. You can exfoliate your body on like a deeper level than your loofah does, you know. Like this back arm. situation, I can help firm that up with my dry brush as well. Over time, of course, it's a process and it takes dedication. Okay, so that's your dry brush. If you have any questions about that, let me know. And now I guess we could move on to using it with the body oil from Indie Lee. And I'll present that to you so we can talk about that. But here is the body oil. So it's a good size. You're not going to run out of this anytime soon unless you're like dousing yourself in body oil every day. Which, I mean, you could. It sounds like a luxurious life. But you don't have to worry about that too much. It is a spray. And so what you do is you spray it onto your body. And you don't have to dry brush with this. You can just put it on after you shower as like another way to moisturize yourself, like another layer of moisture, just like how we use a face oil. Body oils are a great way to keep the rest of your body looking nice too. But for our purposes, we are using it to dry brush. So similar to how you would do it dry, just brush up. Now, if you are going to use it with the body oil, you don't have to shower afterwards, obviously, because you just got out of the shower. Or you can use this, sans shower, sans bathing. You just put body oil on your skin and brush it. Now, with the dry brush, specifically, using the body oil is going to make it feel less abrasive. So if you have sensitive skin on your body and you don't want to just take a brush and like hack at it, you can definitely use the body oil to help soften the process up. If you have a lot of dryness on your elbow, it'd be a great place to just brush that off, exfoliate away the dryness. That's all you gotta do. All right, so my arm is feeling very tingly, very moisturized. I can feel it just kind of working its thing. But I'll talk a little bit about the body oil because it smells amazing. It has jojoba, grapeseed, and marula oils in it. And the vitamin-rich ingredients hydrate and tone for supple skin. So using this alone is going to do a lot for you. Using it with a skincare tool is going to take it to the next level. The essential oils in it are amazing. Like, I would definitely recommend doing this like as part of your wind down routine because the smells that you get from it are going to be really relaxing and like really comforting. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling very comforted right now. Like, I just want to like lay, put on some like soft music, light some candles, light some sage, and just sit here and like rub myself with this body oil. It feels really nice. Okay. So something else that you can use with a body oil is a body gua sha. Like that's just, I don't have one myself. I have my little baby face gua sha, but the one in the picture, it's the same shape. Like it's this, but like larger, maybe a little more, like one extra hump down here. But you would do the same thing. So you would just take it here and like rub up your arm. And like, yeah, I could use my little baby one, but having one that's the actual proportionate to your like limbs would be really nice. This is actually like what my body plane does. So same thing, right? So for here, this is made with bamboo and this is from Esker. And then they have it's not a blade, but like the edge here where you would scrape your body. So before I do that, I'm going to put on a little bit more body oil, but this basically does the same thing as like the body size gua sha that I have pulled up right now. Let me see. So something that I really like about the Indie Lee bottles, at least the body oil and the face wash, is that they come in these glass bottles. And so that's really easy to recycle. It gives you confidence in your recycling anyway. That like, yeah, this is fine. Because I know sometimes with the smaller plastic bottles, you can't really recycle those. That's nice. All right, so we're going to move on to the right arm. Get it all oiled up. My left arm is still tingling from the dry brushing. Okay. So take either your body gua sha or your body plane if you have that. and just brush up. What I love about this, and what you would probably get out of a body gua sha too, is that you can see your dead skin cells on the brush. It's satisfying. Like, okay, yeah, this is actually working. I'm actually like clarifying my skin, exfoliating my skin, removing those dead skin cells. So it's kind of just like all along the blade here, and kind of on both sides, kind of crossing over. And then once you get to a place where like you feel like you're done, and it really depends on your pressure. If you use light pressure, you can go longer. If you use a little harder pressure, like I tend to do, you really don't need a brush for that long, or blade from that long. I don't know what the verb is for body planing. You don't have to body plane for that long if you use more pressure. So like my arm turning red is a good sign that I'm good up here. I'm just going to focus down here on my forearm. If you have any questions, let me know. I've been using this for a while now, and I really like it. This came in a box set with the body oil as well, so it all came together, and I was able to use it all at once. What I like about this is that they have a cloth that you can just use to wipe off the excess oil or the oil that you took off with the skin cells. So that's what I do when I'm done. Or you can just use like a regular paper towel or a towel when you're done if you don't have that set. But yeah, there's all of our dead skin cells. I was going to say in the flesh, but maybe that doesn't make sense. Okay. So the only product that I haven't touched on yet is the other body brush. Just a little slimmer than the one that I had pulled up at first. And it has like the physical handle to it. So you can have like a different kind of grip on it if that's what you're looking for, if you don't like the circle grip. So does anybody have any questions while we're hanging out and brushing? Just let me know. If not, we can do one more affirmation, one more I am statement while we're chilling. Okay. Ooh, this one looks good. Okay. It says, I am a gift. So it's a little bit for you to say it to yourself, say it out loud, but I'll read the card to you. I am a gift to the world. When I lead with kindness and love, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I'll ever know. My presence, my knowledge, and my passions contribute to the greater good of the world. I am a gift. I love that one. That felt good. I'm gonna say that to myself more often. Okay, let's do another. Okay, this one says, I am whole. And it reads, I am perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. I love these. I think it's like really easy to not feel whole, especially like with everything going on in the world. It just feels like we're missing something of ourselves, maybe from like our past lives, like pre everything that happened. And so I think that's a good reminder that like even given our situations, we're still like that this whole person. We may have changed a little bit, but we're still whole in our own ways, in our own unique ways. Okay, so one more to go. I am safe is this one. And it says, I trust my intuition to lead me down the right path. Looking back on my trials, I see that I am still here and thriving. I always end up better, stronger, and wiser. I have proven to myself that I will always make it time and time again. I am safe. So that is it for the show. I think I talked through everything that I wanted to get through today. So we've talked about Indie Lee, which is a really special skincare line. And I'm going to be keeping and testing the products, the face wash, the body wash that I got from Aesthetics, the mask. I don't have a country accent, I swear. I'm from the Midwest. But all of these goodies, if you have any questions about them, just let me know. You can always DM me, and I'd be happy to either do another live to answer questions or DM you back. But that will be it for the show. Thank you so much for coming, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.